This is the figstone splitter in hypixel skyblock, and today I'm going to try and max it by getting 200,000 logs broken with this tool. Will I be able to do it? Watch the end of the video and you can find out. You may be asking yourself, Biggie, why is a figstone splitter such a hard thing to get? I mean, on the auction house, they're just over 1 million coins. That's not a lot of money, and that is where you're wrong. Each figstone splitter has a set bonus, which allows it to get up to 20 extra sweep on logs as long as you chop 200,000 logs with it, which takes a lot longer than you think. I was determined, however, to max out this axe, and so I began the process. The issue with the axe was not the ability to max it out. That was a really simple thing. It costed maybe a couple million coins to get all the enchantments. The issue was the bonus. So I started chipping away at it, and was getting some nice foraging levels as I did it. Which is kind of weird. Yeah, Candy Pat. He's one of the top Skyblock players and makes those... Some kind of way where it's like garden visitors, but there's different types of drinks. Foraging 25. Foraging 26. But now that we got all these upgrades, it's a lot easier to level up. So now we're foraging 27. After getting a few levels, I got traded by Shadow PH, and he could have put any item in this trade menu. And what he gave me was interesting. He gave me tarantula boots, which have an ability that allows you to double jump when wearing them, which would be very helpful for chopping down trees. The only issue? I couldn't use them yet. So I went to the spider's den and started killing tarantula bosses to unlock the boots requirement of Spider Slayer Tier 4, which required shooting out a ton of egg sacs and then stabbing a spider until eventually I got enough rewards to be able to wear the boots that would help me forage. Not quite seeing the correlation between killing spiders and being able to forage quicker, but it was a pretty fun guide. So now I was able to double jump whenever I foraged, allowing me to reach previously unreachable branches, allowing me to get a lot more foraging XP every single hour. After this, I dumped a bunch of coins into upgrades for my David's Cloak by applying a ton of attributes to my hunting box. Every unique attribute on your David's Cloak provides it with a higher chance to be at a higher rarity, and the higher rarities provide better foraging stats, so I made sure to get as many attributes as possible to level it up. I donated enough attributes where my cloak went from uncommon all the way to legendary, allowing it to give me 72 extra sweep when breaking logs, which allows me to break multiple at once. After I made all these upgrades, I decided to return to foraging with my new equipment and see how well it would treat me. Testing out the new double jump ability, I realized that the amount of branches I could reach now was awesome, and it allowed me to get a lot more foraging levels. 29. At this point, it was late in the night, and I decided to hop off for the night, but I was able to continue foraging. So, that next day when I began stream, I showed off my overall progress to my chatters. And I'm now foraging 32. I kept grinding it. I got Heart of the Forest 4 for that next update, but I want to keep going. Before I continued foraging, I did get a little sidetracked finding an active cheater. Is this guy macroing? If I stand in the way? Is this man macroing? Guys, we found a macroer. Ooh, 16 sweep. We're getting closer. I mean, there you go. There's another foraging level. Foraging 35, I think, is if I don't have the axe by then, I think we can take a break at foraging 35. I have to place down a fishing minion to get more sack of sacks upgrades? What are you talking about? 4 contests. Ooh. Agatha 3, that's good. Foraging 35. It was at this point I decided selling houses on my private island would have been a good idea, and my viewers had interesting requests for the rooms. We want Putin in the factory. What if I just call him Big Vlad? Okay. I believe this is done now. How ugly does it look from the outside? Not that bad, honestly. It looks great, though. I really like how this turned out. That's the chicken nuggets. I like it. He's gonna be here cooking the. He's gonna be here, so we gotta high levels. We gotta leave him be. He's gotta cook up the nugs. Oh, the French fry item. You're so right. After these little shenanigans, I finally decided it was time to finish off this axe grind. Forging 36. I think we're really close to finishing the axe now. Oh, there it is. We did it. 20 sweep on the axe. It's finally done. It has got all 200,000 logs. This took so long, but it's finally done. And now our axe is technically the best we can get it with our current funding. What's crazy is we only have 6.5 hours of playtime on Galatea. Imagine what would happen if I did 24. I would never do 24 hours of forging though, right? Right?